Alright guys, doing another rant video, and this one kind of follows on the last one. So you'll have to take my word for it. I can't zoom out and show you the entire boundary surface, but basically you've got direction 1 coming down the screen as you're looking at it. What you're looking at in the middle there is one of the guide curves in the middle of the boundary surface. You can see that there's no curvature influence of any type. So all I could set that to is direction vector or normal to profile if I wanted to. There's guide curves above and below it. You can see over on the left there's actually 3 guide curves in direction 1, which is vertically. There's 2 guide curves in direction 2, which are on the sides, left and right. So there's 2 separate gripes here. I'll go into the one that matters, because the one that doesn't matter, Solidworks keeps losing open group number 2 there. That one right there. If I rebuild or save it, if I've done anything at all, even below this boundary surface 18, if I do something below it in the tree, it will blow this up. Solidworks will lose the reference. So that's one gripe that totally pisses me off. Again, I'll say it in the video that I said before, I don't care why it happens. I don't care that the surface is discontinuous or I tried healing edges and it didn't change the number of faces or edges. So I don't really care. I just care that it keeps forgetting it. It keeps disassociating. So that's one gripe. We could go into greater detail on that. My other gripe is this. So I'm doing this surface and I want it to be G2. I want it to be curvature continuous. It's not curvature continuous. I know it's not. I want the program to fake it, right? I could choose tangency, and I don't know. So what I don't know is the behind the scenes. If I choose curvature and it gives me a warning, is it just listing it as curvature but it's defaulting to a G1 condition where it's just tangent? I don't know. That's a question for SolidWorks. The issue here is number of clicks. So I'm generating this surface. I've got, let's say, 4 sides, and as I'm clicking along, I'm setting them curvature to face because I want it to be G2. And if you've done these boundary surfaces, you'll know what I'm talking about if you do them all the time or often. So I go to curvature to face here, and it gives me a warning. The guide or profile curve's curvature at its endpoints does not match the surface it touches, right? It's telling me that it's not G2. My gripe, my bitch, my complaint, my rant is that I have to now go over here and dismiss this screen before I can move on. And so I'm moving around the screen. I'm trying to do things. And now I've got no right click to finish this. I got no way to go over here and finish the command. So I either have to click up here, which gets me out of the selection, or I go up here and I OK it. So I don't know what it is with SolidWorks, why they don't get. So full disclosure here. So some of my rant has to do with the fact that I'm working on large 60-inch, or I think this one's a 56-inch 4K screen. So I have to move around a lot. But I've got my mouse set extremely high. So for me to go from the right side of the screen here to the left side of the screen is probably something like 3/8 of an inch in my mouse movement. My issue is what I'm doing should happen where I'm working, here. Shouldn't have to go way over here. Shouldn't have to click an OK button. They should just display this open group right here. I'm over here on the left, guys. They should display that group as G1 or G0. It should just say next to it what it is. Maybe it's in yellow because it's intended to be curvature continuous, but it's had to default down to a tangent condition. What I shouldn't have to do is click and dismiss some warning. Put that information. You have a whole bunch of white space down here, SolidWorks. Put that warning down here. I don't need to click on an OK button. It's just one more click in hours and hours of clicking all day long. So that's my rant. SolidWorks, get a clue. Stop making it so I have to click all over the screen and do work over here on the left and then work out here in the middle and then dismiss dialog boxes. Display all that information over here where I can see it on the left. Don't make me click on a bunch of extra places. Talk to you guys later.